What begin it is that?
All our food talk. I hope you know you had to deliver. I want food, eh? Right.
The food tastes good.
You must say that.
You don't say otherwise? You don't say otherwise?
The food does taste good though.
You don't say otherwise?
Because it tastes good, I can't say otherwise.
No, but if it was otherwise, you don't say otherwise?
Yeah, I don't say otherwise.
Cool. Welcome to your mother couch.
Yeah. Anyhow, so yes, welcome to your mother couch. Orange, BAC, Sugars, Steel, and the director tweeted out, Jam Dog Style, taking over the show.
Yeah.
Taking over the show. Yeah. But we seen how the week was. Sugars, you always coming here tired.
Always tired, eh?
What the man do here? Tired, so.
Oh, you on vacation and you tired. You're supposed to be well rested.
Yeah, come off on vacation, right?
Life is life, right?
Life is life. All right, we understand. We understand. Anybody get any tickets this week? Any, pull over? Yeah, you got a ticket too? Oh, all right, cool. See, your vehicle straight?
Any
your vehicle
trees
straight?
to fix up anything.
BC, your vehicle straight?
Yeah, man.
My vehicle
Straight.
Good. Aqua straight.
Lord. Yo. This show's going to be epic.
Never invite nobody. And he making plans for all the others, and he himself say, well, you could come and stand up outside by the door. Yeah, nothing. No.
Well,
after the season done is then you go hear them.
In my defense, in my defense, right, I don't know how long Orange Man was enjoying his birthday for. It was 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
You didn't reach yet?
I go there past dog. We talking about birthday reach yet?
Talk quick.
You higher.
All right. My bad.
Way.
Wow. And then, well, when it comes to sugars,
Forget.
when it comes to sugars, I thought, Sugars will get enough rest for the show, but she always tired. So, that boat ride, she
Probably
might take a show up.
lacking something, that's why I always tired.
Where's the excuse to me now?
But still, you always busy,
That's a lie.
Yeah, you always busy.
I always down to party. I always outside. So, come on.
All right, Al. Next time.
You have no excuse.
Next time.
Big man thing. If I go anywhere and see BC, and he say, well, fellas, think, I go and throw water.
But look how much party Steel has played and still don't invite.
Brother,
no.
You? No.
Oh, he invite you? Oh, yeah. Sugars, look at you. You, Orange Man, you was getting invited from Steel party?
Let's call man, tell me where you going. Come true.
All let us know what I doing.
Exactly.
I split up rather soon on a Friday.
So I see outcast here, you don't invite me.
It's only you. You don't come.
You
First
don't
to begin,
go away.
you're on radio. Right? Then when they come off radio, you gotta go somewhere.
Yeah. All of a sudden, use this up here.
All right, cool. We'll see.
Like
Anyhow,
your wife does lock it down because you can't get you on your phone after a certain hour.
it's another good day,
Well, I know, we know where we could find you.
This episode is sponsored by ZA5 Enterprises for the audio. Big up Dana, big up Farrell.
Stush
Stush
Juve.
Juve.
You outside for Stush?
We outside.
You outside for Stush?
I know the jersey, what you wearing? Right, she wearing this Stush jersey that she represented. Steel. Me know we playing this weekend. Steel, we playing this weekend. It's carnival season. Everybody's supposed to be kind of
It's on
outside.
the Radisson this week. I just working. Normal.
Let's book in.
Doing events. Not really doing nothing big like BC now.
I home in my house. Anyway. All I want to hear the story, or all I want to jump right into the topic.
Now we hear the story now.
You hear the story?
Alright, so, Session man get invited to a fed by a guy, right? We laugh now, but I just started laughing one time. Right? So the story goes like this. So we call and say, I have fed tickets to go so on. So you want to go? Yeah, man, cool, no scene thing, right? How reach it? You say, well, I don't have a vehicle. I rent a vehicle or whatever. No see. There the party now reach. Home, you get no vehicle. You hire a driver. Say, alright, cool, no see, whatever. We go roll. You're thinking of me, hire the driver. Say, nah, you gotta meet me on the bus route.
Huh?
She had to meet him on the bus route.
She had to meet him on the bus route.
What do you mean? If he
Let me
hire,
finish the story now.
Right.
Right? Let me finish the story. So she had to meet him on the bus route. So she was like, no. My response was the same response you gave because, like, meet at the bus route, automatically you know where I get.
yeah, because I don't dress me, no.
Yeah. Right? Anyway, so she said, well, you know how to drop the kids by my mom where? Mom living probably about 10, 15 minutes away. So yeah, no problem. Took money bus route. Travel to buy her mom. Wait. When you say, well, the driver meted them in town. So you had to travel from where they in the east to town. Right? To go fete. Now, back in the day, I used to travel to go fete and thing. But that was when it was just me and the boys and, you understand? Yeah. Okay, no get no fete and make you travel. When we done pack up already, we know it.
I don't going nowhere. From the time you tell me I had to meet you on the bus route.
Wait,
That
so
you
she's
know
still traveling town.
She really like that one, boy.
Anyway, reaching town now, she realized, but wait, we walking towards the promenade. Maybe you're meeting the driver by the promenade. All right. Then she realized, but wait, we walking towards the St. James taxi stand. And then basically, I just see her so much questions. So they had to take a taxi from St. James taxi stand, which is Churches, Independence
Right.
Square, the Song Forge.
Before you finish, do you know you know anybody in the story? You know the people in the story?
I know the girl.
You know the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll save my comments then. I don't want to.
Why? No, I could say where I want, because she look okay.
No.
But anyway,
She really wanted to come out the house because you say she had children. So she really wanted that brick.
no, I make sure I want to say, hey, I want to use this as a shirt, you know. I say, cool with that, but we call it no names.
No, we don't need
know
names.
who it is.
But no, she mentioned she had to drop off the kids by her mom. So
Yeah.
she needed that me time.
Okay.
That's the only logical explanation as to why. Because I had children.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only logical explanation as to why I will travel to go somewhere.
Well, the fete
Of
that
that
she went
nature.
to is a fete that your child would have go, but anyway, let me move on. We go get to
Nah,
that.
don't
just
do me
now.
that.
Hold on. So, reach Song Forge now, boom, realize.
That was the Sunday going, yeah?
Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday. Okay.
No, I'm talking about.
Alright,
All right, cool. Let's see. So they reach the fete now, right? Realize it's a Saturday, but wasn't the fete. So you know she's mad. So when they make me travel, two, you lie and tell me to have a
The
driver come and pick you up.
yeah.
Right? But they could have just hired guys like could have hired TT right share,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
whatever. We don't understand what was the situation there with the TT right share when it didn't happen. So she reached the fete, realized that's a 30 bumpers on top of that my boy sister. Anyway, we'll get to that one. The bumpers in the fete. So you know now you're not enjoying the fete. So you don't vex already. And you set basically it's not you set more. Right? Cool. Fed come and done, time to go home. Man say he take the number of the driver who dropped them and he say he gonna drop them up the road. He wasn't getting on to the driver.
He don't have no money on his phone.
Wait now, girl.
He have no internet.
Like to rush your brush off.
So he said, so he ordered a TT ride share. Hold on, Abby. We get into that. So homie ordered the TT ride share. TT ride share reached the venue, Mukrap Road, some porch, right?
Okay.
Cool. Jump in the TT ride chair. When home girl thought she was going home in the TT ride chair, TT ride chair dropped them city gate. So now we have to travel from city gate to the east.
I don't understand.
Hot and sweaty.
I don't understand.
But you know, come on the fete, you're wet. You're dripping. Glistening with sweat.
She's still talking to this individual.
I don't know. I was just kidding. I will laugh. So they're reaching the east. So now you have to travel on the bus route. Who does that? We had to travel on the bus route 2 o'clock in the morning to go by your mother to pick up.
That's why now we're in house. And
Right.
she had to go and pick back up her train, right?
Yes. So homie say, all right, well, we go TT right here from my mother to buy you one. And in my mind, I was like, what the fuck, well, then just TT right
Why?
here from wherever it was to
Exactly.
wherever it was. But anyway, reach by his mother now, homie say, not getting all right. As a person who used TT right here on a regular, especially after feta and thing, you can't tell me
You're not getting a ride.
Right?
After 2.
Even if you don't have TTI share,
It's after 2 and it's
you
not.
have...
Like peak time
That is peak time. And
Where?
in the east.
in the east.
You ain't no
Yes, man, we talking
you're
about.
getting.
Okay.
Getting right here. We have our righteous, but we have our person who was our righteous specialist on right now. We can tell you that. You understand?
Even if you ain't get TTRS, it have
Alrighty.
curbside, it have already, it have about 3 or 4
You have a brethren you
different...
could call. I'm sure you could wake up somebody. Hey, come
No, clearly you're not brethren. You could call
Anyway.
if it is you had a jump in a maxi.
So my boy was like, all right, I ain't getting a ride home. He was like, you know what, I could just stay by my mother and go home in the morning.
Where homeboy stay?
You went home?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
How you reach home? Basut?
Basut.
Most likely same way you reach by. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Too many questions, though.
Real
Yeah.
questions. So I want to leave all the comments on that question, let me know what they think. But that whole story, because it's a true story.
But you know what? Let's chalk it up that especially if the children is between the ages of 2 and 10, anywhere around there, we'll chalk it up to that she really needed that.
No, she did offer to split the right chair half. That's the fucked up, yeah.
Why when men have no money, they doesn't stay in the place?
The same reason why women doesn't have no money and go out
Yeah.
and wait for man to buy drinks and try to seduce man.
Anyway, I understand. No, but I understand what
Yeah,
you're
but
saying.
she
I
was in
understand
she
what you're
place. You make the
understand.
phone call and say you have 2 tickets if you want to go. So therefore you offered.
So let me ask you a question, right? If you were in that situation, at what point would you have returned home? In that whole scenario.
I wasn't leaving home. I'm not leaving home. Especially, it's a carnival fete, which means I am properly well dressed.
Mm-hmm.
And if it is I am invited out, I'm not jumping in the maxi. Are you mad?
But that's
I don't like lime that bad. I really like my
now
place.
and fed back then.
It's too different.
I don't
Long
fit,
time
so-
when it had soca, Monaco and brass and them thing,
Yeah.
we used to jump in maxi because it used to be a
No, but
crew.
what we used to do,
Right?
what we used to do too was hire maxi.
That too.
You
But
understand?
it used to be a crew. It
If you're
wasn't
rolling-
just 2 people.
If you're rolling by yourself, you might get your mother to drop you, your uncle to drop you,
Somebody.
and your crew.
Your
No, but that's what I
auntie
used to
there.
do.
But you invited the young lady out. So, first off, when you tell me...
That brother from hell.
What went on with the car he was trying to get?
First things first,
I
that
didn't
brother
ask all
from
them
hell.
questions.
I feel he do that young lady that wickedness for spite. She maybe promise him
And not
something,
when I asked that.
and he ain't get it.
There wasn't a relationship or something before.
And
No?
because that man from hell.
He could never be thinking.
Nah, he not
He
serious.
could never be thinking he was going and get involved after that.
comment,
Nah.
share, let me know what you think about this story.
Nah.
You understand, BC?
no.
Come here.
Nah, he put the nail in Jesus' hand. Yeah.
Put the nail in Jesus'
He
hand,
put the
man.
nail in Jesus' hand.
Brother man, you set up the girl.
He put the nail in
Nah,
Jesus' hand.
you know he
Cutting the
wasn't getting
slippers is
through,
not
can I
enough.
just say he
Cutting
wasn't
the
getting
slippers
through?
was when he didn't get the car. You see, from the time he said about meet and bus suit, he put the nail in
No, but
Jesus' hand.
here was my thing, right? Even if that's the situation, don't beat around the bush. Just
Come out and say something.
Say what's going on.
And even if she offered to split the right share, you have so much of pride. You could have said, well, here, when I go handle it, and you pay to go down unless she pay to come back.
Did he buy drinks in the party?
Or was it a free drinks?
I don't know.
Nah.
Wow,
I
boy.
don't know.
No, but nah,
Ladies, choose all the men wisely.
it was said before.
Choose your men wisely.
no.
That's a red flag. That red flags there. Going and coming on. Red flags.
No, but
Red flags.
Here is the icing on the cake now.
Yeah.
Here is the icing on the cake now, right? Homie get 2 tickets to go on another fete.
No.
Dog eating shame.
Nah.
And here was saying, dog eating shame.
Yeah, no shame, dog.
No.
Hey,
The
dog,
man,
listen.
no, wait. If he trying to redeem himself, if it was me, right?
I guess she gonna know what about
If I do that shit and I try to redeem myself, I say kill, I rent in a car,
Still do that
But
already.
that was the
And-
original plan.
I show you the receipt.
Still
Listen to what I'm
still
saying
do that already. Oh.
Dog eating
Brother.
shame. COVID.
It's the vaccine.
Yo, you know, I like to play devil's advocate. I like to defend, but I can't defend him on this one.
Exactly.
I can't defend him on this one.
And if King defend that, can't find a way to defend him.
I can't defend him. I can't defend him. Now you're wrong, bro.
If he give you
the dog that eat shame,
if he give you the 2 tickets,
the dog that eat shame.
he give you the 2 tickets and say you and your friend go.
What's that?
Your ticket. He's trying to redeem himself. He said 2 tickets. Hey, you and your friend go.
But you know who I am. You know I say block specialist. So I would have done block.
You don't block.
So you can't ask me that.
As of midnight tonight.
As of midnight
tonight.
You are
But
blocked.
would that be midnight? Would that be 2 a.m. after the fence?
So you don't go any fed everything.
No, because here why I had to reach home. Let me see what going to happen to reach home.
Nah.
But he don't get blocked, so it wouldn't have no way for him to ask me if I want to tickets
as
again.
a man, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't defend.
King defender cannot find a way to defend them, so that alone should
Nah,
tell.
I can't defend that. I can't defend that.
No.
I will say at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're going to pick up your train and you
And you have to jump
You
down
can't get
taxi?
titty right here. Bro, you get titty right here right through, dog.
It's carnival season.
No, but okay,
No,
right.
right.
But
Show it at our breakfast party.
He tried to save. He's...
what he did expect to accomplish
You was going?
after that?
Did you call and say I have 2 tickets? No. So you call and say, hey, I have 2 tickets to go and expect.
That was saying. You don't.
Instant block and
If
delete.
you was trying. So
Alkaline Satan.
No.
Instant block and delete it.
No, I don't know what he was trying to achieve because here why
Carnival Chronicles.
tattoo.
But
I would have looked at it here. Yeah.
you ever say that?
Because
It's all our work you walk into the taxi stand there.
Shadow like that,
See
man.
the St. James taxi stand?
And then
No, you
at the foot up
No, you see,
from the bus route to by Shimona.
no,
you know.
listen. No, it's not that. She gave him the benefits of the doubt.
Yeah.
That you real benefit there,
Real
though.
benefits,
no,
though.
no, but you
Of
can't
doubts.
be sure.
That benefit.
Nah.
That benefit.
See, all I like to say about woman
No,
with this and
no,
that, she gave him
don't
the
get me wrong,
benefits of the doubt.
don't get me wrong.
But when she
I like that,
reached
but
James
at the same time, that you real benefit there, though.
Yeah, but you see,
Yeah.
the killer for me, Dread, you leave Songforge and you reach the Eastern City Gate.
Can I go home straight?
You could have go
You
straight home.
You're City Gate today.
Because you would have
Get more than
paid
that.
song forge because that hour in the morning, he would have more than likely get out before the traffic start. So let me say he paid $45 to reach City Gate. It would have taken probably
Yeah, but
about
from City Gate, from City Gate to Lewy. All right, so from Tong Tar, you might not right, it's about $90-something. I don't know if it's going up. But the last time I
took one from Arima to City Gate last week and I paid $87.
Right. So peak time it girls go by what? $10?
So and that was after 2 in the evening.
So you
So it had
didn't have 100 on there though?
it would have been less than hour in the morning.
The man must spend all the money on drinks.
I need to know if she get drinks.
I see, right?
Yeah, I need to know if she get drinks. I need to know if it was a free drinks event or if he had to spend money on drinks.
I don't
And
know.
on top of that, she go at Tilly Bappa's party.
Yeah,
I was-
Bend her back.
exactly.
Bend her back.
No.
And she remembered how she used to bend she back. I said, hey, I can't bend my back like that again.
Nah, she probably could still.
I feel that thing. Well,
stopping she from bending back again?
Well, you wouldn't know how long you in vacation, you even bending her back.
Wow.
But we're just going to say.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Again,
Hey.
like share, let me know all this.
Shots
Let me know what you
fired.
think.
How you know that? How
And
you
pick
know
up
that?
to it.
And, the kind of things this young lady is saying.
But you was telling me what a question Virgin had for me today.
All right. So, one of my brethren, watch the show, and he asked me to pose this question: why do some women get offended when men ask, "What are they bringing to the table?"
You answer your phone on the burger?
Lord Father.
No,
Like,
no, I asked her, I was looking out for questions now, boy, so,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so why do some women get offended If Steel, myself, and Orange Man asks, what are you bringing to the table? And Steel run away.
I am the table.
I bring my whole stuff to the table. Because let's be honest, we are in this together. It's not me, the table, and you in it together. I mean, you in it together, we are one. So
Say it together again. Say it always say the first time.
I feel we might need captions from this episode.
No, I don't.
No, but why? Okay, so that is a question. It all depends on the context in which you ask that question, right? Because if it is we going down, we have no issues, we communicate and everything, and you just out of the blue decide to ask me why bring it to the table.
No, well,
I would
basically,
want to know.
he meant it in terms of
So wouldn't that be like the quote?
right. This is actually like they're now getting
to know each
one
other.
another. They're getting to know one another. They're talking and everything like that. And so,
What? A butter ears girl?
See why we need captions?
You know, right?
if she was a girl who presents have education and have him back and do all these nice things, you would ask the question list, so obviously, is a better age girl. Keep it stepping.
but is it wrong for a man to ask that question? Because it have men when we court with women, some women will come out and ask, hey, so what you bringing to the table? And yeah, women ask me that.
True?
Yeah, what you bringing to the table?
Personally,
You
I
ever
find
get that question?
Yeah, woman ask me that.
I never got that question.
You ever get that question?
No.
Or maybe they ask it in a
Yeah, what you bringing to the table?
I find that question disrespectful, dog.
It is.
And I'm not going to ask somebody that. And if somebody asks me that, I feel like good.
No, but
Yeah, that's why I will tell you, I am the table. Take it or leave it.
if you're talking to somebody, right, you will know.
Exactly.
Exactly. So there's no reason to ask that question.
Yeah, you would know.
If
sure,
you
man?
asking that question, that means you're looking
because
for
that's
business.
what people that's pretending.
Exactly.
No,
and that's how people gonna pretend to
but
bring
you
in the
can
table.
only pretend for so long.
Correct.
And
What do people
based on,
pretend?
listen, when you are, right, not only that,
If Dario was here, I say when he broke kills, just ask them questions.
not
And
only that,
I can agree with
when you are getting to know somebody, most times you will pick up based on the way they speak. And if it is you are a person that pays attention, you could tell from by the third conversation if this relationship going somewhere or if it like drain water.
Quite detailed.
By the third conversation, I didn't say third date.
I know.
I said third conversation because let me be real. How your first set of conversation will last how long? Especially if it's not a phone conversation and it's just text.
Whole day.
That's right, because you don't have nothing to do.
I don't want nothing to do.
Right, but remember,
You find that-
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So you're talking, so roughly by your third official conversation, you will know to yourself, nah, boy, me, I'm not seeing nothing going nowhere.
What unofficial conversations look like?
What?
What was unofficial conversations?
Sometimes you might talk and it's like you just have
How your day going and
two or
whatever
three
thing
back
and
and
blah,
forth
blah,
for the
blah.
day and that's about it.
Thing, and what we doing?
Hey, how your day going? You eat and that's it for the end. That's for the conversation for the day. So I mean, having lengthy conversations, you're actually communicating. So you spend 2-3 hours back and forth, even though you take a little 15 minutes in between because people busy. But you will know. Sometimes you could tell based on how you're interacting and all. Because
Or how you're spending.
I know when I say that because if it is, you message my phone, WYD. That's not going nowhere with me. Me and you ain't going nowhere because
It's you could message you that.
expand your vocabulary. Or you know they have these stickers now. Every minute you just send in a sticker.
But
Are you dumb? Can't you use your words?
But I really like stickers, so I'm for that.
Okay, but use your words. The vocabulary is there. The dictionary is there. Use it.
You one of them who doesn't get annoyed when the man sharing memes.
No.
and reels.
I wouldn't not.
Okay.
If you are using it as a means of communication, yes.
How the hell it is use a reel as a means of communication?
It has stickers that you
No,
would
not the
just...
stickers. Reels and memes.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But make that should not be your only form of communication.
I find they should just use full words and full sentences, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it have
mean-
people that don't.
No, that's I just use
So-
full words, brother. I just
Right?
spell okay.
You see, WID, and
Yeah.
you see that if it is anything that's trigger me, is them 3 letters. WYD.
You got to block me.
No,
Block
but
me.
one of the things for me is I carry do small talk. I don't know how to do small talk.
Basically, know that you can't get blocked, eh?
No, send you a message.
Yeah, WID, you can't get blocked. Clearly, you want to go back in the naughty corner.
You get blocked for another 2 years.
And no, this one might be longer.
As I've been
Right?
tonight. You will know why. You will know why this time. You will know why.
Right? At least this time you know why you get blocked, right? Because you said you didn't know how to use your words. Right, but yeah. What is your take on it?
We bring it to the table.
Yeah.
I mean, nah. I not gonna ask a woman that. Why would I ask a woman that?
No, so it have other ways you can
No, but
ask.
I mean,
you can ask that same question.
I think now some people might ask that question. A guy or a woman might ask that question because they've been hoodwinked in certain types of relationship. So when you say bring it to the table, I mean, naturally, most men would say, all right, we are providers, right? Women would say, all right, nurturers, they will come, make a home, etc., etc. But in terms of, the only way I could look at that and say, in terms of, if I'm to ask a woman that, in terms of, for me personally, it would be like, then, are you bringing loyalty then to the table?
Okay.
Loyalty.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Are you, because most men might not want to say it, but to stay secure in a relationship for a man to, you don't know that this person loyal to you. Some men need to be safe in a relationship too as well. You know what I mean? So if it is, I really want to be vulnerable, am I safe to be vulnerable with you? If you say you're bringing that to the table and I ask that, you know what I mean? Because anybody could come and bring sex. Anybody could come and bring
Correct.
or any other thing. But if I don't feel vulnerable enough to come and say, well, WID.
Get blocked.
I didn't get blocked. You know what I'm saying? But
You might get blocked, but right now, man, like come and say the same thing and he get blocked at all.
of course not. Of course
love
not.
of the man.
Yeah. You understand?
But it have other ways you can ask that same question.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I just find that specifically disrespectful.
No, and some people just ask the question.
And then on top of
They
that,
don't know the context
On top
in
of
which
that
to
too,
use it.
I can say anything. I can say who you want to hear.
You know what's the sad part about it too? You all are easily offended. So people on the whole, you don't under the word man or woman. People on the whole these days are easily offended. You ask them anything, they get on the defensive. You see that? If I ask you a question on the defensive one time, I mean, you have problems.
No, but it have a lot of people out here that walking around with problems, you know.
And I'm not saying no. But at the same time, you need to figure out yourself first before you come around
And that is that I think this should be a topic for next time, but that is exactly it because we have too many emotionally
emotional baggage.
people with emotional baggage getting into relationships. And when you do that, it brings wrong the same thing saying that people say hurt people. So because you hurt, you get into a relationship and you don't know how to deal with your trauma that you never dealt with. And by extension, you pass that on to your partner. So the slightest thing your partner do is an issue. You trigger.
The next funny thing for me is, right? Like, you see, talk about being vulnerable. Fellas will have issues. And I say this I think in the first, fellas will have issues. Like, we'll have something that we need to, you know, we might want to say it or we may not know how to say it. And most times, it's not you don't want to say it, you might know how to say it, right? And you might come with this legitimate, it can be the most random thing, the most smallest thing, but something not bothering you. And then it's because it being used against you at some point in time down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, fellas want to know that, like basically say, I say being vulnerable with you, if something bothering me, I could come and say, well, hey, girl. So, I got up for that the other day. Babe,
Is that boy?
hey, girl. Babe, you know, I have this problem and whatever. Me personally, somebody gave the responses I used to get was, so that we get on so forth, or you're gonna cry now, or you understand? Yeah, dog, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You lie.
I'm telling you, dog.
Way.
Telling you.
And then the vex when man don't open up.
Right.
No,
and
and-
then when I lock down now, I shut off myself. Me and not to tell fucking you again.
Right.
You ever did
And
that?
which,
And
no.
it coming back to the point.
So you was always open like a psychologist?
It coming
And it all,
coming back to the point where I said, women like to say communication is the key. They're the worst communicators.
right, but it goes back to what it is I started by saying, where I said, when you are communicating, you will know what the person
Exactly.
brings to the table where that is concerned. Because if you are speaking and you are having a conversation, and let me just say, when you're now getting to know somebody, you just ask, how was it? And you might say, I had a real hard day. Depending on how the individual responds to that, you will know if you could be vulnerable with that person, because
Correct.
you may hear, she might respond and say, all right, cool, well, my day was so and she just going all about her own day.
For
right?
example,
It's all about her.
for example, the skit that I make,
Yeah.
that is the exact reason why I did that.
Right? Or
Oh,
the
is it?
tables,
Yeah.
the table could flip and she could ask, true, what happened? You want to talk about it? Then you know, okay, you could not jump out your whole self because you still don't know the angle, but you could ease out into saying, well, something happened on work today and it kind of upset me. And based on how the communication flow, you will know. So it's, I still say that question, it's disrespectful.
But here's my question to the two women on the panel.
And he said that a smile.
No, I know you're all mature now, so chances are,
No.
yeah,
Wow.
right. Chances are,
You're mature now on the inside.
chances are,
What I mean?
right. I'm going on. I'm going on the ledge and say that you could communicate better now. But in the past, a man being vulnerable to you all, in the past, have you all ever shown what he said in his face?
I've never
No,
had somebody been vulnerable with me.
You never had someone? Wow, you are a hardcore woman.
You're too
Wow.
rough.
You're too rough, huh? You're too rough.
I'm half females and them.
Yeah. Capricorn woman.
Exactly. And I say that all the time. But I tell people that I said, men have feelings the same way we have men go through, and sometimes men go through a lot more than women because society have it, all the pressure is on men. So they basically feel the brunt of everything.
Wow. You sound so good there, no? I mean, I'm here sitting here. I'm flabbergasted that she could cook crab and dumpling. The crab and dumpling tastes good. She can listen. She don't disrespect man.
No, I will disrespect you, but
don't disrespect. When the man can be vulnerable. But you're not married.
I was.
Oh shucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he didn't know what you wanted.
Moving on. That might go to somewhere where we don't want to. What's the next question?
Some people just need to outgrow themselves. Need to outgrow themselves.
Yeah.
Just need to outgrow themselves.
Let's go to the next question, because that might go down somewhere there.
shouldn't. And I think the older, they say age brings wisdom and reasoning.
That's a
That
lie.
is not always true.
That's a lie.
Well, right now we see it because
It's
people them acting like
little children.
Yeah, boy.
So it is not always true. Sometimes, and it is in the minority where you find age really brings that.
So let me ask you guys now. You ever throw back anything that into all your significant other face?
No.
That they will be been vulnerable?
No.
No.
Although I eat a shrimp the
let
other
me,
day,
let me
I
give you a
no
last
fit,
story, right? Back to what Aveion was saying, how men just have it hard.
Yeah.
I'll ever hear the story about Nora Vincent.
Ooh, Nora
Nora
Vincent.
Vincent.
No.
Oh, that's the chick who was the man for.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how she
What?
died?
Suicide.
The story of Nora Vincent. She did an experiment. She pretended to be a man for 18 months. And basically she went mad. She committed suicide.
oh yes. I saw that.
I want to get the full details. Just Google it.
Just get
Nora
Google
Vincent.
it. Nora Vincent.
But, yeah.
Let-
Men have it harder than women. Right true.
Right, true. Or the 5 equality, whatever. Ooh, talking about that equality thing. So, I was watching a post on, was it TikTok or Instagram? Where a girl with a female, I don't want to say a girl, a female, was talking about how she does beat man and she will continue to beat man. And rah, 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 rah.
What?
Yeah,
Local?
Yes, you see it.
Arasta?
I can't remember. Yeah. And I wanted to go in the comment and say, well, the same way you can get licks, chair licks is
Yeah,
the
don't
same
even
way you
ask
can get
that.
licks. I can't remember, dog. It's alright.
It's the same.
So my question, I don't know, you got another question besides who was talking about this? No?
Yeah, we can talk about that and then we have some other question in
Beat
the
man,
group.
she
but-
just say she should beat man. Now, all the girl who like to say, all they like to beat man. I hope when all they get licks from man. I mean, condoning domestic violence or man beating
But
No,
them,
I
does,
think-
them does
I
be the
think-
first to run in the station.
I think that was in the bedroom she was talking about.
Oh, okay, alright.
can't
cool.
be free,
But yeah,
right?
beat man.
Beat man. If it's the same bus we talk about,
This is the bedroom.
Wow. Look how fast that story
Beat
changed. eh?
Anyway.
Wow.
No,
We moving on then.
Wow.
Get excited.
Anyway,
Down.
but on our real though, women, yeah, that women was hit man.
Yes, beat man.
I hold in there and I headlock
Director, yes, beat man.
and two in your face.
Yeah, yes, beat man.
Yeah, and
your
yes,
hands
my
small
nails.
enough.
I like my pedicures.
yeah, all your hands small. That's all.
You take lick?
So, Kern, if I did see a black and blue, do just.
Yeah, those are it.
All right.
Yeah, those are it. It's not that kind of Alex.
He enjoyed this one. That is not one that he had to
Just
go in the
know-
station and they go laughing at
Come
him.
out, smile it.
Yeah.
I talk about.
That is not one that he going in the station and they laughing at him.
That is a war you win or that is a war you lost.
Our window. Wow, wait. Anyway. So, moving on. I'm going to Avi. Moving on
Nicely.
nicely. We want to big up ZA5 Enterprises again for the audio. Dana Farrell, Stosh Tuve, or Carnival. Marlon, big up yourself, Mr. Marlon Williams. Yeah, Dario, Grady, High Society, Prime Audio. Check them out. Yeah,
That we not senior, boy. What's going on, mate?
Dario busy, Dario not busy, man.
Dario, you have him come on this show and does it. He stopped coming.
No.
Now, but he get the word, you
Coming
know.
next week.
You know.
Coming next week.
You know
Coming
what to
next week?
expect.
But still, I'll pick him up.
So I was saying. So I was saying,
Check.
walk away. I know sometimes situation is not as easy. I said because a lot of times families don't help,
No, they don't.
and when it reach bad, you see them run come up want to help.
You know what some of the family members like to
And
say?
some of the
Yeah, it's
family-
not the first and he ain't gonna be the last.
Exactly.
But
Mothers are like that.
you supposed to be the first that say, okay, that's it. This is what I'm dealing with and this is
Walk
what I
away.
can't deal with.
I had a friend who was in a relationship and the guy was doing his thing. Yeah, he wasn't beating her because, she was strong enough. But her thing was because I'm not married, I can't give her advice. Ladies, a lie. It is a lie. Mental is a lie. Take advice from people and
Sometimes those
walk
that
away.
married and giving advice, it didn't make sense, you know.
No, the girl who she was taking the advice from was separated and sleeping with an ex.
not only that,
she can give.
some of them that married, taking all the abuse on the inside behind closed doors and nobody knows. But you want to
True.
give me the advice that you're not taking for yourself.
True. But walk away on a real low. Walk away. Like, walk away. It's really serious now. You see a lot of persons committing suicide because of verbal abuse, physical abuse, and yeah, walk away.
Yeah.
And he had to meet him on the bus route. Stay home. Let me send you all the details. The vehicle number, everything.
Don't run into everything. All that glitz and glamour is not the way you think it is. You tell them.
Sometimes the green grass is seen as artificial.
Of course. What was the question? What was the next question? What did you say? Oh, why you lost? Yeah, the one you asked it before we end up, guys.
Why? No.
Yeah,
I
boy.
wish. I'm tired.
You wanna be in the same house? Alright, go sorry.
But I working right now the holidays, eh?
So that mean you're lacking then?
So the question is, how do you deal with a partner who? How do you deal with your partner's insecurities? How do you deal with a partner who has insecurities?
Run. Run. The Bible said to stay away from an angry man, and people who have insecurities, you run. Leave them alone. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I love it. Good.
So if my insecurities, actually, no, that question makes sense. I'm gonna say my insecurity is based on a past relationship. That means you shouldn't be in a relationship
That's
in the first
why you
place.
stay out of a relationship. So, run. Run.
See how she running? Run.
Just like that.
But you should run
Run.
from.
Tam.
Yeah.
Next person looking the block.
Wow. That's something there. So, Ron, what you doing? Insecurities. You're running or you're not helping?
Yeah, but remember, they ain't go, you wouldn't see it you wouldn't see it immediately.
Alright, so when you see it, then we
Well,
Insecurities, persons with insecurity will drag you down to the floor, you know. They will pull you down into a hole, you know. It don't work.
best just go away. Just go away.
Yeah, it don't work.
Yeah, no amount of reassurance can reassure this person that, hey, everybody will be like, so, imagine you have a friend, you know this friend, you know, gotta be person that you're with, right? Let me say, you know the person 20-something years. And you and your girlfriend together for 6 months. We say a year. Like a jump. Every minute she's telling you a jump, and this person is 20-something years. If I do that, then what are you doing? Like I tell you.
Yeah, that's why I say insecure persons with insecurity.
that means you don't trust me.
Exactly.
But that is
My
them.
response would have been, if that was the case, I would not be with you. And I just jump my friend.
I got that. I work in telecommunications. I work with guys. I was told I sleep with all of them. I hear it so much that I started to agree and I said yes. So when I said yes, I hear I was a liar. So I don't understand. I don't understand.
Reverse psychology, I like it. Yeah.
Right? I said yes. Okay, yeah, I did. You're a liar. Okay, cool. Yeah. But
I mean, I guess it depends on. I guess it depends on the severity of the insecurities, though.
also,
Because, I mean, some people may have insecurities, in terms of, person cheating, if it is you do something that resemble or bring up a trauma response, right?
Okay.
And if you kind of reassure the person, hey, this is not the case, in but in terms of that's the severity of it now, the insecurities, because I mean, you could be a runner, you could be a track star, nothing wrong with that, but you ought to know as an individual how much you can take with that versus if you stay in it. I wouldn't tell anybody to stay in it, but I think it's the severity of the insecurity. So if it is you're telling me that this man horny and he tell you he was going to work, but he was by the outside woman horny for 2 years, 3 years, and you're telling me, hey, put on your location. So if it is you say you're going here, I need to see your location where you're going. If you're going to work, that's failure thing.
From the time I had to ask for location, that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. That's it.
But I
Yeah,
think,
no.
but I also think every person have insecurities, though.
We all do.
Right. So and that's why I
some
said,
more than some.
and that's why I say it depends on the severity of the insecurities, because we have insecurities and we will want some people to work with us.
And it depends on the insecurity, because you could have insecurities about yourself.
Yeah, I don't have none. Sorry.
Perfect.
I'm not perfect. I just don't have no insecurities about myself.
Okay, so back to what I was saying, you could have insecurities about yourself, and then you can have insecurities about other people, right? So let me just say, as you give the example, you're with somebody and they horny you. So that is an issue there one time. Most people, what is the reason why they try to make it work, knowing very well they cannot get over it? I am still trying to figure that out. Because you know why, no, but you're wasting time. You're wasting sometimes down the money.
No, sometimes. So I think it goes down to how much time you invest in that relationship. I think it's a lot of people.
It could probably be the fear that
it's people fear to be alone.
Exactly.
It's people
I don't
who say, "Hey,
understand
I
that.
invest so much in this relationship, time, they're not going anywhere." You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, but I think the severity of the insecurities will determine for me if it's a yay or a nay. You understand what I'm saying? Because I honestly believe that almost everybody have insecurities. I mean, I think every man and woman has insecurity.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We don't need a placard to say that.
Yeah.
But people with insecurities, I say run. I say go your way. Yeah. I hear
You're
how
running?
come they laugh so hard
You're running?
when that person speak, I don't laugh that hard with me. Yeah,
What's that?
No, that's what I heard. I was at work with
Right.
my coworkers. He was giving a joke and a laugh, and my significant other at the time said, "How comes I laugh hard when he told a joke, but when he give me a joke, I don't laugh that hard?"
You're not funny?
So
Did you say
they look
something to make
at
me laugh?
every single thing and they find a fault.
You remember Ole just talking to me and they saying I'm on the chair by Dana and vexed because Ole just talking to me.
I just so glad my name ain't called the
and we was talking about it was a committee meet, was a post-mortem meeting. We was having a post-mortem meeting after Carnival. And that
Let me just put that out there. That's what I'm saying. I was never invited to this post-mortem meeting. You see, hit my legs for not inviting them to boat ride and party and thing. I wasn't even there for any post-mortem. Well, they never invite me.
Lies. But anyway. Right?
Still, you ever invite me to stush?
We can't afford to pay
His
you.
insecurities
Send my invoice.
was top tier.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my girlfriends and then my parents used to carry me to take man. Yeah, boy. Dana get blamed.
How much man do you carry for?
But that's the thing,
Experience and take advice.
Dana did ready to pull out she cutlass, or no?
First time.
That's why live and we learn.
Yeah. So, like,
Live and
comment,
learn.
let us know what you think. Give me your views. Let me know how you deal with insecurities, how you deal with somebody with
Run.
insecurities.
Run.
Yeah.
Take off your porn socks.
If the man or the girl find
Run barefoot.
No, that was say porn socks. So if you have on a slippers, you ain't gonna bust your slippers. You can run in your socks.
I actually witnessed somebody say to somebody, you have to say, you have to tell them also how people like, you know, out of our friends up.
No.
You know, out of our friends up.
No.
You can't wine on nobody in the party. Right? You're going to put my brother. I don't talk about that.
Wow.
Boy,
Damn.
this is life, bro.
She's your only friend.
Exactly.
No friends.
That's drastic though. Put out your mother.
I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that.
What? Put out your mother?
Like, you can't no friends. You can't wine with nobody.
Try.
Try it.
Yeah.
But the last boat ride, me see you wine with nobody else besides Kern.
Why would I whine on somebody else if he's there?
So if Kern go on the toilet, man can sneak a little
no,
wine.
I'm not whine on nobody. Man, they with me I whine on somebody
So
else.
he's your
before.
only friend. That we talking.
I the only man make a whine on in the party.
I love it. Yo, I love it. I love the Jamaican accent. I love it.
Kern can wine on next woman.
Well, if you
No
want
butter yes girl can wine pan Kern. No butter yes girl can wine pan Kern. Go away.
So you see Kern whining low, you ain't going to coast. Coasting.
no food effect. Nothing
Look.
That way, you can't whine on.
You can't wine again.
Yeah, you can't wine. You can't wine. You can't wine.
You should make sure that water was there for that purpose.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you can't wait.
Kern. I can't tell him what to do. Yeah, the feed thing, but if he's there now, I wouldn't.
Can't tell him what to do, but
What about
we don't
you?
mean the car.
How about you?
What's
You.
that?
But we know. We know. We know.
I get that. You're not fit. And you tell me wine on the girl, right?
Yourself.
Wine on the girl.
Nah. Why you take
How
that
long the
chain
wine
off?
was?
How you take that
How
chain
long
off?
the wine was?
No, boy, couldn't, boy.
How long the wine was?
No. I was never
But you
telling
remember
that
it have a
story.
particular length of
Why
time,
you take
right?
that chain up? I was never taking that
Was
chain
it
up.
a front wine or a back wine? A back wine. It lasts more than 3 seconds.
That's how the girl look good.
Oh, wine.
I don't like. You bench over? Okay.
She have a nice shape. Yeah, but why you go take that chain up, boy? Why you take that chain up? No, I like Stevie Wonder. Way? Who? Why way? No. Nah. What about you?
What
What
about
about you? How I create that? Oh. Nah. So if she tell you walk off a building, you walk off a building? But she create that. Yeah. That is not logic. Logically, nah, wait.
You're blind.
Go. Aveion tell me to wine on that girl. Wait.
Where should they?
Wait.
Yeah.
That be.
Yes.
You go a party with your man and your man decide to go and take a wine and a girl. You good with that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What vexing for?
You cuss him after?
No, and your brethren more than likely there, and your brethren more than likely will come and whine on me.
Sir, okay.
Two can play them with deuces. Wow.
Yeah.
Just a whine. Yep.
Anyway, folks, deuces.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Well, hear the joke now. If from this episode the views gone up double, we know why, eh?
Yeah. Of course.
Look how long we tell you to come on.
Jam down.
But that's why I know when I say it, I know. Director stand and play them say because I done stand up and walk off already.
You trying to pimp out the director here? Are you trying to pimp out the director here?
See?
Views?
Yeah. Why me?
Oh, God, no.
Why?
No. Hey.